Wala lenga jabang.
Ale Bonsajel.
Wala Mama Jali.
Useni Masata.
Wala Mama Jali.
Alalea Masayandi.
Ina mutonyati.
Mbaro da bodima. Nubakunda da bodima loy. Musa da bodima. Mandela ya dogu oge. Alale bate jola. Mofa bante Gambia. Mosa bante Gambia.
The party leader.
Gambia bebe jelila. Gambia bebe seori. Alale bate jola. Mansole bate jola. When I need that money too. Munante ni mbole mude. Jugun asa fole mama jali. Munani ntebota maini tu. Nebe denkili jumale lala. Ni useni fata dami. Juguna nyanta fala jere. Mandela dogu wakele. Salida bokema. Induru kema Mandela dogu oge Ye Gambia bebe jelela Ye Gambia bebe seori Ye ale Bonsajel Ye ale bate jola Mansole bate jola Ye ale Bonsajel Ye ale Bonsajel Mandela dogu oge Muna doluka Mandela doluka Hussein dabo doluka dabo doluka Hussein doluka loya Hussein bebola dobole doboka Hussein anata kompoto mami woluka loya aita kuoge Gambia Gambia kai Mandela Mandela rogele maje mori virai mo baba ta Gambia Mosaro bata Gambia le Gambia bebe jelela aiji wombedi abunde Gambia badi ade usana mulunata bi wombedi Gambia badi ade sakada bodura paroda bodima nukunda da bodima kemo sise morde useni kada kemo useni kada kemo kemo sise morde Gambia badi ade bi wombedi abunde Gambia kala kemo useni kala kemo kemo baroke mandi sulanata bi wombedi abunde Gambia badi ade mo baba ta Gambia mo salo banda Gambia baroda bodima alale bate jola mansole bate jola salida bokema mainduru kema Gambia badi ade abarika Gambia badi ade bi wambendi abunde bi wambendi Maimuna sisa morle Maimuna sisa morle Useni kana maile Vadu sanya konate Vadu sanya nyole Robo kolunata bi wambendi abunde jalo jati tele jalo jati le jalo jati wa masaburanata keso korolo Gambia badi ade Gambia badi ade bi wambendi abunde useni dabla bolule useni dabla bolule Jumale useni kanu useni dabla bolule
Yo, assalamualaikum badi ngono kal bismillah yuri ko lan banta babi talata lungo November karoti di follow the 2nd of November 2021 exactly 22 p.m. right now across the UK and in the Gambia it should be 11:22 in Europe. Kal be bismillah this edition on of political perspective show so kuda nyawnya ngana nga katandin sotale jang comme nga kenya mi screen o bala Gambia be tembele to whereby the time will waste la nega kusoro nyanta mem fola Gambia be sora jawle kol yalo nyani barkal be konton droto mela bake bi to dwonna banko fane alama alay kayra ba sabati na banko kam alama alay tenko sabati ni di ni election me alon ko nganyati ngala ngadunga kono kayra kono futa kono kayra kono. So welcome to all of you. Thank you for logging on. Be either it's late right now in the UK and also late in Europe, even like more late in Finland. Kalbe kontamba mbokay mang lana bismillah yuri ko la banta ba tay ñaari fan ci wéri November talata ñu nuy bu baaxa ba di dore programme bi ak ñaan kon ñu ko doy defé rek way tay nuyu bi dañ ko gatal because programme bi normally banta ba we don't even come on Tuesdays why suñ am lo xamne dañ ko wara discuss rek right now we will so to be, at this point when there are urgent issues we will definitely come and address them. Kalbe bismillah kal kontonga mo dole jay se roke platform auto konkana attention of focus on Jammeh. You are entitled to your opinion, I respect it. Mansa momoni la jeri nyalom. We are a democratic platform. Bari diamo dolo ningal ko nga nyaka siela. Ika jutu menna wala kana masibo samanang. Anu ni masibo nata. Ndelola janga foko ni manke na attention ti. I'm not focusing on Jammeh, and I hardly would even discuss Jammeh on this platform. Binto la banko la situation memo banko nyaton koti Adama Barrow ntol wolonton la main focus. Yaya Jammeh is ex-president. Amantara Gambia from he's in Equatorial Guinea. So for me, Yaya Jammeh is not my bread and butter. Let me make that categorically clear. Niaje nyimbebe kela banko kam Adama Barrow. Yaya Jammeh la nyindiamo is Barrow. Because Gambia 2016 nga karto fay mo wuli wulol mo wuli keme fulani plus wala fonti tay karto fay Adama Barrow ka nyaton kaya makamo ka bunya sika ka diala ko Gambia mara tilingo kono horomo kono yettilin banko dingol tema yo banko doku wala nanka jokko di bala ko di jama ba nga dula ka fami ko state house nga alawansul diala pour ku kana jahali nga la jata kende ya topoto pour e banko yiriwa pour banko dingol be na fa soto je mele karto faya mel man karto faya wala na sanjululu Gambia la constitutional symbole banko dingol la pour nga nyaton ko tombo wala tina on December 4 mbita wala kala ko tenke wo franchise me alon ko constitutional la di banko dingol la momo siye sanje tani say si carte ka fayran kayto soto ite mo banko dingoti wede wuluta jele o ya soto le true naturalization as long as ite mo banko dingoti ite sanje tani say o soto musula ke la jato be kende yarim isete ita karto fa president tom bare Gambia ntolonga mistake baleke on December 1st 2016 nsontawo mansowo mbebe ndonka wo julol la bi dol te sonna dol ba kala kanjalati bare banko bugata ku momo site ko Gambia kata kule wote man Gambia kam bi ko malla falanu 2016 wala be ke kana banko kam anendiro lombang a sinendiro lombang a fele abe murukan all because of one divisive leader wala na Gambia nolu akumayata le nyaton kaya kumayata nganyim fo aliene nganyim fo mo be lafita ke nyaton koti ala e modo tombon ak nyaton koti ama nyaton ko daji kaya soto modol membe yalan ko filibante wollom sako barola supporter solo itol ka fe maji alaya diala mansata la te bukati question ate kukuke ala dalilu watelen tol da aya lon na na yake sometimes ala kam mo kurmo sikala yake nyaton koti pour banko dingole karang firaon ke ta nyaton koti le firaon ay menke ka balam mansata la fongola bar alay mansa ya men di firaon nyaton kala tinani dunia jamano membe osoto momi yalan ko tiletan nana bakata kene to tatu balu dima o balu duma telekake firaon mu nyaton ko leti bari kama npp ko lale alale wala alay nyaton kaya diala ala ka nyaton kaya di modola pour banku dingole karanji anu adama barola nyaton kaya pour gambiano lo nga karang pour limbe nyaton ko tombon nang se hagalo tuje adama filay banko be jahasi bi banko kan dumale unite bi nga mama kande moyle mina duna jamela di amol kono nga mama kande moyle bi atata nomination wala ako reconciliation wolom be nga na ngam bulolu du nyobulu nga ke nga bakilin fakilin de banko dingol nga banko doku ku kende ba momo banko lansaroti yo ngane domi gambian ga ken warota wax ne yo bugulo gambia dem ñu reconcile fo ñu reconcile waaye reconciliation daf am yoon bu ngo jaare ñoo xam ne ñu ngi am seen métit ñooñu ngay gën a njëkka seddal seen xol yi compensate leen then ñu mun a perpetrators ñoo xam ne dañ def lu bon ñoom tamit they face the penalty then dëkk bi mun a move even Rwanda prosecutions happen in Rwanda. People were sentenced to death in Rwanda. Them len read historical facts about Rwanda after the genocide. Ba Tambedu fofu la don liggéey. Ba Tambedu mu don liggéey at the tribunal Rwanda di prosecute nit yi. Reconciliation lu baax la. Waaye mënuloo reconcile ñeneen ñi ñu ngi mer nga ne ñoo xam ne ñu ngi am métit nga ne ñooñu dañu war a faate. Nobody you can forgive but you cannot forget. waaye lu xew suñu dëkk bi yëpp gis nga man lu may wax Gambien yi waaw si UDP platform lay wax waaye tey suma wax bi is directed every Gambian alayin kan ñim problème o be mol be kam farin Jammeh kama bi jusol bota na dol je kam fara Mama Kandeh kama but Mama Kandeh to be honest nte mbe Mama Kandeh advice la menna banko din kendo lo mati ndela jeroto I see a reflection okay because bi bringing diamo keta anu lamin tamba na brother membe London lamin ngala diamo jamamu yi akafo nyimanya na kela nana benta platform auto binto banta bala platform auto ngay ko Yaya Jammeh nane mandin kol nene ako nin Jammeh yo okay auto Jammeh manya na o kela barate mo kalamta lamin tamba mo wax li de bare tay lamin tambale fon telefono ba tele bulu Yaya Jammeh be nginkala so malo mun be kala lamin tambala reaction because he's on record on binto bantaba the audio is there be nga fa akate mo kalamta ayole fo so ni mo ka mon ku kalamta da forcé le no bare ako ama kalamta bara folo de ako ne asle Jammeh yo leke ako Jammeh man nyana o kela but bi ata fola because a fongole be telefono to Yaya Jammeh vulgar attacks, vile attacks, language me yalanko is tribal inclined, directed. But yalon la fita molu hakilo bulandi la men. Yaya Jammeh be mission Allah. Yaya Jammeh ha la mandinka nengo is always been there. Coming 2016 a lot of mandinko be nem fontolo we came together as Gambians. Struggle kono benata now condemn. There's nothing new here from Jammeh. This is Jammeh. Malong ay munasot against mandinkas. But mandinko like Jammeh winning the Gambia. Wala njahal because Jammeh ka winning predominantly mandinka dominated areas. Badibu. Abuka win Kian Damale. But ya Jammeh ka win Badibu le. Aka win mandinka sate wolto. Mandinko be bulaka no me ba support le be kato failai. So malo muna la bone of contention and beef. But Yaya Jammeh nyanta nyi siku wa nyanta drop la ntenga condemn le Facebook anu ba condemn la ja anu banko din kendo be nyanta nyi condemn la le momo ka diamu inyanta condemn lale. So Lamin Tamba, thank you Wale Junior. Lamin Tamba the translation of la Bible. Lamin Tamba bilim benta binto bantaba. Ako niata jamme ya ole ke jamanyo mnyana okela. Akwa momo, but today he heard from the horse's mouth and the attack. So I hope my brother kaneni yaya jamme la ila loyalty to jamme jibe. Nimu sikuo Gambia mu one big family te konga mensa for Facebook. A Mandinka lombang, a Surwa lombang, a Jola lombang, a Sere lombang, a Sarahule lombang, a Balanta lombang, a Ku lombang, a Manjago lombang. We are one people. Political leaders will be condemn. Mama Kande, I hope you will distance yourself away from these statements. Because B Mama Kande itata IEC journalist ko ite you are your nomination of GDC. Iko nyimu non-alliance no to alliance group let me support la bribela nomination of file because legally it APRC kala noje ba wolman register. But Mama Kande, I think you should come out MC Cham Junior. You bari respect nañ la. Te da nga daan dem si platform yi. Bu NPP ak APRC Executive Arm Alliance, you condemn it. But the problem is the tribal attacks were to political rally. Te Gambia, binanako si Facebook, National Assembly is about time ngen criminalize hate speech. Using a condemnation, we condemned Jammeh in 2016. I remember Nyom Siga Jan, they came out and condemned. Everybody, Ken Holut, Ki Soselanda, all of la, struggled in Nyom Yip, Wala Jola, La Sarhulela, we all came together united. And I think we should do the same thing. Jammeh can condemn UDP's policies. Jammeh should come out and say he doesn't agree with UDP. That is his civic right. Jammeh Muna Wahne, Bulen voted UDP. Just like he said, he doesn't support Barrow, and he would never support Barrow, and he never supports NPP. Lolu civic right am la domi rewla. Wa Yaya Jammeh lalla wara bay moy ex-president la. Ak lum bon. Musna jiter deka bobo nonu for 22 years. Yaya Jammeh, if he is interested in the peace and stability of the country, so he attend rally. Jisulo tay, Mama Kande munuta wa? Mama Kande was completely cold. The fatie might be because munuta condemn Jammeh on the spot. Ethically, Dumuna condemn Jammeh, but and Lamin Tamba was there, Yaya Tamba was there, APRC guys were there, but Mama Kande was very uncomfortable. This is not Mama Kande. Ken Musuraji's Mama Kande mu talks platform, this saga Benen, address Benen head. You can disagree with Mama Kande for all what you want, but Mama Kande musuta attack Benen head in the political party. While Legi, Jokona and Jammeh, Mama Kande, you cannot control Jammeh. Jammeh will always be Jammeh. Jammeh would speak his mind, Munanyo attack so say, and Mama Kande was very, very uncomfortable. Those of you who watch that program. You can see he was not himself. Mama Kande was not himself. And people noticed it. So Munewa reconciliation. The problem is Adama Barrow, Jammeh is calling Barrow government UDP. Why? Maybe because Barrow was part of UDP. But Maluma am disappointment tay. Moy. Tribalism. So you say tay Jammeh mungi resurface. Jammeh is resurfacing in our politics. Is because of Adama Barrow. Jisulo, in fact, this is a slap on the face of this irresponsible government. Gambia amul ngur. Mansakunda te Gambia, even Yaya Jammeh doesn't rest. Yaya Jammeh jututa Adama Barrow lale. Yaya Jammeh never help Adama Barrow. In fact, UDP is a threat to Jammeh. Jammeh doesn't take NPP seriously. Let me tell you guys this. Yaya Jammeh never help Adama Barrow. Lolo ta dude buwa mention turam. In fact, Taisa situation moko force mu mention turi Adama Barrow because mu don't attack UDP. So therefore buga leral nitine. Okay, I'm not doing this because I'm part of NPP. Lolo ta he came out before the network went kaput. Ndax ñom ñoo disconnect line bi. Like Lalo Jaite insinuated, and it could be right. The network didn't go because they were embarrassed. But Yaya Jammeh moment jutu Adama Barrow la katambi Yaya Jammeh nga ñim fale Gambia and yalo meneketa na jutu ta Barrow la ñanta jutu la. You know why? ñin namananke banku kan ye momenta ya bondi iko mambete ya fo iko ila system o balantale barole ñim fo baro ko biring ateni ya jeme nana mid state house ako wala la system o balantale adama baro kumol men fo against Jammeh adama baro na dunga la presidential convoy teki kata ka bori fo kalilay anala muso ka grindum akakata Jammeh la family la konto imagine Jammeh every day abe baro disrespect kan publicly Mansakunda Munuño def 2 stars. In fact, reportedly, they sent an envoy to Equatorial Guinea. What is the use of that envoy now? So maybe Equatorial Guinea is saying, you cannot control what Jammeh does here. And Gambia government Munuño def 2 stars because Gambia government can't do anything to Equatorial Guinea. Equatorial Guinea is not even a member. They haven't even signatory to the ICC. Lolo Jammeh is there. So if the foreign minister went there and Jammeh is still talking, and they got a speaker, Munge agitate tribalism in our country. Nyanta jumale blame la. Nyi useless president membe bankoka. Wala nanteka balafale ni molka Adama Barrow support. Ha Ali Barrow support. Barrow long Gambia la alpha and omega of Gambia la problem is Barrow. UDP nkolu ani Gambia nkolu. Ni men kamfata yaya Jammeh kama. Inyanta kamfa la baraye dandula soto. Nko iko wulonte kulufa ilalo. Biri yaya Jammeh kudeta keno. Amana true democratically elected. In fact, I forcibly use a Jawara bondi. Yaya Jammeh munefo, ako Jawara manyan meddle in the internal affairs of the country and lumalo kango lotale. Because Yaya Jammeh la palaso fade. Baroma la palaso fa. Because he's not fit to be a leader. Because Jaha selale mati. He is not worth to lead that country. Yaya Jammeh came with the barrel of the gun. A democratic elected government overthrew the democratic elected government. Armed Forces Provisional Ruling Council established. Abota wota tata. Ako Jawara eko kana interfere more la political kono. And Jawara heeded. Jawara was in London here. He was jam aman jam fanna. Jawara ma interfere. Jawara nane audio de la wotuma maybe WhatsApp audio man soto. But he campaign yo kanale Jawara buka dabula ji. Because Jammeh Gambia control. But this good for nothing leader, me alonko ate manke fenti pu jase. He's an expert in dividing our country. That's why today Gambia is more divided than before 2016. Yalon 2016 aketa nyawonya ntolu member struggle kono we were united. Even though the malka do nyolale, but semblance of unity was there. Today ajibe muna bekeri nsa konti division of edami. Anu NPP ko alfuntu ale njabi. Banco is more divided today. Ninga tatol honesta. Bari yala dal lebe kalanding. Alla nyin wow la lo melka diamu Facebook auto. Wolu kodo leka wol diamundi. Kodo drone leka wol diamu. Bari niye moto sika ya ditela. Nko moni barakata. Ta Gambia kana rely man sakunda e moto dila. Ntelenga nyimfo. Hanate bita taxi le hayal. Ni me fansu moto soto. Kana rely on government mo ko mufla. Umo barakanta yaleti. Momo bota tubabu du jang. Itata Gambia. Ite ka rely man sa kundale be moto dila or businessman on. Ite la tuba du na me na fa fenna because you should be able to even hire a vehicle for yourself. But the mol meli alon ko inata karangol la tuba du. Ibe barakanta yaring e tata Adama Barrow la ka moto sika ka dila. Adama Barrow la friends la ka moto sika ka di. Wolle be mol fa la safero la Facebook auto ja. Na banko be tinyaka. Ndase hu said li tata Gambia I don't need Gambia government moto de na ngata. Mfuara yata nyawonya. Ndiri la man sakunda kam pour moto den. I wouldn't do that. Mosa tara tubabu du jang. Ite ko inata tubabu dule. Ise fuare ya nyawnya hani man sakunda ko be moto dile la. Afoye ko bem fanso moto luwasi la. Nite mo banku din kendoti. Because wo kodo isa sikala ya sama lopitanot. Wo kodo isa sikala ita fuarol mako. Ite keta nyawnya. Ite fanam fisha ita mo jamalti Gambia. Because ite ka dollar le soto. Ika Canadian dollar le soto. Ika US dollar le soto. Ika euro le soto. If you say at Gambia mo jamal ila disposable income wole be mo jamal ñaar ni man sa kunda ka be moto dilel afoy ko ali moto ta aliadi mol NPP kono meli yalla ngon defana na situation be because ndekata ñawnya alay opportunity bonna la ndetata ñini nor bara barakanta ya man tambala ite kata ka rely pour man sa kunda e moto ditala wala Adama Barrow e moto dila wala tine be tula diamu le be tula safirol kala because i barakanta yatale ndolla mol ka bojane UDP mol ka bojane kata Gambia They try and go. Do a town triple. I respect that more than it is tika la. Some people are utterly useless. Wala nante bukala fika diamu $1 karola because wala ne katu dendala mansa kundala. That's why they cannot afford to be in opposition. They will always support the person who is leader. And when baro wataje, mo nataje ibetala ka dende wal. But back to the topic. Na banko ti nyatale. Ñine on election oti na banko londi on track. Gambia la ko bala fa warta. Banko bebe move kan. Nko ñunute Jammeh control la no. Ima sembo soto. Jammeh le fama Adama Barrow fale. Jammeh doesn't take Adama Barrow seriously. Bi niaje Jammeh be lola bofa zuno. Kam whole ethnic group ka neng. For Barrow man kam fa no 2016. Ni wo la lembe NPP. People like Ibrahim Silla. He was very upset birin Jammeh man din kolne. But bi ate fem fola. Nancy la bro Ibrahim Silla. Birabe num gana birin Jammeh man din kolne. Ibrahim Silla was upset, but B abe munefala. B afele Jammeh man ninkol. Ibrahim Silla is NPP. At that hani tafas fola because he told they are looking for votes. Ndese who said I'm looking for votes, but ni ya Jammeh any tribe neng Gambia mba condemn la. Na surwal neng mba condemn la. Na manjagol neng mba condemn la. Hani jolal na neng mba condemn la. Afongol tisio. Na sarahulol neng mba condemn la. This is wrong. Alinga tribalism bondi na political kono. Alinga tribalism body na political kono. Suleiman Jeng na brother, I hope you're going to write. Because you were quick to write Lawyer Dabo. Iko Lawyer Dabo is rahulole disparage. But if you're na B, because I told Benjamin, NPP, and when you bemu barola poor leadership lady. Well, I know you dipingol. Mbal Danila. This is my message. For Membel Lamoyla, but Momo, you're entitled to your opinion. I can only throw my opinion out there. Mama Kande, more kind of strong language used against him. Mama Kande man nendiroke. Yes, abe sirinje la ketanyala, and you can see he was very uncomfortable. Alinga tonyafo. What Mama Kande should do right now, kafa redeem. Wala nyinti. Anin Jammeh kataduma. Jammeh bonyin tribalism bigotry la ala rally dula. Nang Jammeh manso wala. In fact, anyanda menkela ka fan distance from Jammeh Lani alliance. Mama Kande, you were doing well. You got 17% of the votes in 2016 against all odds. Who knows, you could even get more this time without this alliance. But today, Mama Kande is in a very precarious situation. Nko, bring ni momo Mama Kande la body language jibe. Wallahi, ni meya nyeninka deep in his heart, he was not happy with those utterances. Ni momo is psychology study, you study human psychology, you body language read. You can more demeanor study. Mama Kande man kontani, very good statement on follow. And why would he be? Mama Kande, is a kumo be for la quote, Mama Kande na mana tribal utterance fala diamo kono. Kabrin 2016 tena mana moyala. Na mana moyala. Moloka Mama Kande question no mundo wolam ala academic qualification. Iko malova online degree le soton tol bengo question jannenu, and that's an inquest. That's part of accountability. Wala na binga di MC Chamko ayala master's degree soton. Kudos to him. Akayo kaitolo submit. Ndolka question wala. But mote Mama Kande accused la janko Mama Kande tribal statement for walatina. Yes, maybe people are disappointed and people should be disappointed because that happened at his rally. But he was very uncomfortable. So anung lafita li amar la menala. Yaya Jammeh lafita siole dundi la nyola. Alinga hakilodo. Gambiano alinkana somonja. Just like Barrow ni Yaya Jammeh, they have a lot of similarities. Similarity jamale be tema. Ibe ka ke munela. Maybe la agenda al fatale. Barrow woba ke kanne pour ka 2021 win because ate jareta fengobela. Ba lota ja ko ni election o jareta ni sayal. Barrow nkajela Barrow ka siol invite State House. Yaya Jammeh mo okay. But Barrow fana man sinem folode. Ma moy de openly ayna outright ay sinem. Yaya Jammeh yakele. Bari intolu banku dingolu alinkana som Jammeh to succeed. Mbe mobe danila mo kana jola neng, mo kana fula neng, mo kana sarahule neng. Alinga funtinga Jammeh condemn ala nyindiamu. But mo kana retaliate ya ko bita jolale nenna Jammeh la diamo mo manyana jolale nenna wala alinga tonya fo because Jammeh ni bate dama akfenkala jolal man fundi man dinkol neng so alinga careful yaje nyimmo sifalu nabal kono aka sate o bele dundi nyola because bi atala nyin diamo ni modo kam fara o fanam fundi ay jolal ni ibe tojo ndiro le kala nak ni membe Jammeh condemn le Jammeh neng condemn. But this is not about Jola. But Jammeh agenda. Jammeh lafta munekal right now. Ka banko be dundi nyola. Bi ni mo funti de kuma dimini fo Mama Kandeh. Ya Mama Kandeh fana na siyo kamfandi. Alinga careful. Ntolom bakilin fakilenti. Because anun Jammeh be nyine plan kam because ya le modo lo biji ni bota president yala. Ibo kala fi inomo e sumaya. Because Jammeh be muna fokang. Jammeh wants to be vindicated. Imagine very much Gambia man tenkung. Yes, Gambia man tenkung because we have a useless leader. We have a divisive leader. We have a leader who doesn't love the country. We have a leader who is not honest to the citizens of the Gambia. Wallahi ni alama baroye ala palaso fanu. Yaya Jammeh would be quiet today. Yaya Jammeh could be easily neutralized. But you know what? Jamfan tungolom. Ayala patio me yak kuti, kafo me yak kuti. I will let Jamfa fighter dogo APRC norma. Fire APRC celebrate. Fire Fabakari Tomunjata will mutakol musanoleti. Fire Dudu Ja will mutakol musanoleti. Because ila suo ibota daming. Ye will Jamfa. Ibe dogo la molen. Alika Jamfan tungola behavior. Ibe mo Jamfala. Fire bula modo no. Because hadamadi gole to drone. You are not an island and you will never be an island. Jammeh UDP, Adama Barrow UDP le Jamfa. Jammeh la UDP attack. Oh, it's nothing new. He was the president. He was always attacking UDP. He was always attacking Mandinkas. This is Yaya Jammeh. So among Kuleke Jam, I Mandingol name. Ala B Diamo. He's just repeating. He's just been Jammeh. So we should also be ourselves by condemning him. Now anytime I condemn. But in ko, Sambe Diam la député bongole. Condemnation to yin problem o banan tolla Angleterre jande democratic to Gambia. UK is million times more democratic than Gambia. Jang ye hate speech ya criminalize yin banko kan. In the UK almamo dole na ne samon ke jang police o taramot. Because I statement on le foje ya je ko hate speech lom taramot. Jan ni momo microphone mo hate his mura police will be charged. So mona na tekala mo Gambia. Munate nante hate speech criminalized la ñi nendiri bambalolu ñi tribalism nonsense so it cannot. All right, okay, while you come on, please just an update from Kerfatu, press statement from Kerfatu on hate speech on November. Earlier this evening we broadcast the public broadcast via phone, Equatorial Guinea, former President Barros, whatever. Let me use my phone because phone I be read. Maybe Kerfatu is making a disclaimer, and they should because, okay, I got it here. Press statement from Kerfatu on hate speech. Okay, November 2nd, 2021. Earlier this evening, we broadcast the public address in bracket via phone call from Equatorial Guinea of former President Yaya Jammeh at GDC's rally at Buffer Zone. His speech was broadcast as part of our commitment to give equal time and opportunity to all political parties and groups ahead of the December polls. We decided to immediately delete the broadcast from our social media pages after we came to the conclusion that ex-President Jammeh's statement tantamount to hate speech and can trigger violence, ethnic conflict ahead of the polls. We at Kerfatu want to make it clear that we will not promote or take part in any activity that tantamount to hate speech. We will also not give platform to any group or person to spew any form of hate message or promote hate speech. We owe it to our audience and readers, as well as this great nation, to help stop hate speech. Together, we can maintain the peace, tranquility, and oneness the Gambia is known for. At Kerfatu, we will always play our part. Kerfatu management. Ala baraka baka Kerfatu. Definitely, allié journalism par excellence, allié le display jam. I'm very, very proud of Kerfatu. And I'm very, very proud that your audio, your video, you delete them. Go. Now, you expect from any responsible media house. Kerfatu and you menke jang. You never kairo sabatin la banko kang. But a media house menka nonsense pila platform auto. Bepareka si ikafoko. Nteta kela. You are not fit to be a media platform. Telling off. Responsible media houses will many along billion times will look kumayata ndola Gambia online platform multi. BBC, CNN, Fox News, Sky News, near mistake okay. You cannot apologize. Fatu nila timo mbavola le gachinga lama. Every Gambian should be proud of your platform. Ali maturity le display the 101. Andung hanaketa UDP la platform ala delete. Nakata GDC ala delete. Nyinebe tonyalebe Gambia sambala. Thank you to the management of Kerfatu. Ale Gambia no kango jamfani because naliyo audio today. Nalongo dolia record le WhatsApp oldo. And lo memolu yamarla. WhatsApp record lalu. Dukal alkana jammela nying audio lo record. Because momo yenyi record ika janjang. You are as culpable as Yaya Jammeh. Jammeh saying amanke dindinti. Jammeh manke dindinti de. 1994. Mome Yalongo, he was 29 in 1994. Yaya Jammeh saying, I sanji jele soto. Amanke o dindinti. Yaya Jammeh masanji ta woro soto. Right? Ke baba. Itel politiko kela iman siku mama deba. You don't have to support UDP. And in fact, Ndolne and Jammeh, we've never belonged to the same camp. We've always been opponents. But Kerfatu and Yimem Machojang, media houses all being in the Kerfatu emulate la. Nakatarek, peace and tranquility. But Nim Fang Kumayando, Nim Fang Warando, Wole Gambiano Batandenak, Amanka Beti. Fenta Koma, Momoya Fang proudly. Munan the Mobe proud apology la. Kila Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Jumal Kumaya Lawoti. Hadama di mambalu ñu dunia ko membe kumaya la wote atale kumaya atale fisamante hadama di ngol beeti image bi ye rumo la temperature ya coolinde ya sumayandi Kerfatu la ñing ka video delete is one monumental step try to contain the ramification and on GDC I think you should come out and make a statement. Mama Kande, even if it is going to cost you an APRC alliance to go kaput, in the interest of a legacy, Moliye lo menna, sa yu bahi, ñu bari dañ la dem damlo sa deka bobu monu. Ya nge liggéey si boholi. Tay sa ma nge dégg journaliste yu bari ñu ngi wax lolu, ñu ne Mama Kande def dé dimbalé ñu no doole. Hamna sa family, hamna sa jabar Kubahla, Mama Kande, this is not you. MC Cham, this is not you. Toglen si sen bir, ngen waxtaan ak Yaya Jammeh mu by tribal attacks. Ngen def statement. Ngen apologize Gambian si. Ngen continue sen rally. So len buga join ak Yaya Jammeh APRC, lolu sen civic right la. While dem len ngen talk about education, talk about health, talk about security sector. Talk about the foreign policy, just like Mama Kande spoke about foreign policy today. Ne Senegal reu bopam la, while Gambia tami reu bopam la. Se Senegal lañu war accept lolu. There's no problem with that. We have nobody should have any qualms with that. We have no qualms with those statements. But what is disappointing is to have tribal bigotry, hate speech. But yalla moneketa. Ni ye ñin dom fay se ñin dom fanam. Gambia deputy wol lentol felindi taxi very useless government ni masakunda le futa beti wala na nintenga molje kanyi masakunda support ila kole control ba I control be kamfare ne ala mantol me nga al melantol kon la kamfare yala ninni non tel la kamfati I'll be proud to be called somebody who is angry and if I call me that but I will never support such an irresponsible administration. Charles Taylor, Berabota, Liberia, Was Charles Taylor doing phone calls, kala supporters will call? No, because Her Excellency Ellen Johnson Sirleaf was more responsible leader. I banko ñu ta transform, mu change the kabi, mu def a transitional government, build the foundations of democracy in Liberia. That's why the country reconciled. Ngela mo kuntandole da kafoko ha Prince Johnson ema kitindi. Ellen Johnson Sirleaf yo menke natol lañu president o okay. Gambia today we will not be where we are today. Imagine Alman Jammeh manankuno. Jammeh is uncontrollable. Alma control no. Because Alma la palaso le fa. Jammeh al mutale. Ayal mutala ayal doyandi. Mane, Jammeh Musa defa heb Adama Barrow. Abukala fika to fongfo. A jututa Adama Barrow lale. Momo human psychology understand. Hadama di wona jututa hadama di wona ka official pour ka reference. Jammeh can say things against UDP, but Jammeh, I bet, holds UDP high than NPP. Because membe ja jututa lale. Because Amala Pala so far. What a sad country we are in today. All because of one man who is not fit to lead our country. But more dolu ba support kam. Suntu Ture wol dolu. This Suntu Ture membe angal teljang. Biate fem fola Jamela ñu kumoto. Abala ñu kunta ya safiro be la Facebook auto. Fenga sa post. Bari ñu suntu like a lojang. Hepet na fota jam man ninka ko lay diam. Bal alta moy lay diam de. Alta moy lay diam de. Because you man dankene fongola. Today, if you have the guts, you should come out and condemn Jammeh and you hate speech. Because you did it before. I told me, Jammeh, Ibrahim Silla, and in your moment, be struggle kono. Ale Jammeh hate speech. Today, would you have the nerve? Would you have the spine? Would you have the audacity to condemn Jammeh? Because you know, alebe dogo ka Rambo jata wole norma. Because I told man dankene ya. Ale nyina motako. Na ale Jammeh attack. Alebe femke kamfandila la tondi fam. Sabali la friend. What is his name? Nina Talale. Menka foko Jammeh respect FJC attack. Because you don't want to upset the APRC supporters. I have nothing against APRC supporters. But in Nila leader a tribal bigotry anytime they condemn Lale. And everybody should. And even the Bakso, Saddam Sanya Baraka, Nakeba. Imala fika Bakso kamfande because Bakso fundita la diante NPP forum kono ako mo kana Yaya Jammeh disrespect wala ne Ibrahim Silla wol be feñolu ñoro moronde mote diamule kono ñunute fenna fenti ede se tara struggle kono ika elasio attack ika diamu saying because of Allah fita tulap 20 ñon 2021 it means so much to this NPP wallahi alama alay tonya fasana banko kam. And inshallah, I'll be boilale. Ntabanka alati de. But inka science ol menje. Arama boro ila man sekunda be boilale. Because man sa talaka tonya doro wale kalabam. I'll be fero bele ke kam pour kanyin 2021 win. Niaje Gambia be jahaserembi because of this useless government. Ye few people ole soto ja melia lonko. Itolu they are divisive. Iman believe ifongol. I have a lot of respect for the GDC leader. And I still do. And I hope he will do the judicious thing and condemn this. This should be condemned. During Adiyam Sek Diamutanum, Nyani, Ako Badia Fasa, Bankamane Safaroke straight away. Within less than 10 minutes, Banka Road, Musaje Road. Have they written anything yet? I have seen few people, maybe Mantra Facebook. I don't know. Up to the time, they haven't written anything yet. This require a quick response. And so you know wow. Then they want to react. Can what nga wara hangaluta because so condemn so they gaw di condemn yenay. Kon nga wara gaw nga condemn lu nek. All right. You call yourself independent. Yen sen position dafa uti ak ñun ñoo xamne dañ bokk ci political parties yi. All right. Ñun dañ bokk ci political party wa yen degen independent. Lola na ragal Madi Jobate condemn this. Quick, I know Madi Jobate will condemn this. I know he's very consistent in that. People like Nyanjai will condemn it. But there are some people, they are very lackadaisical when it comes to NPP and Barrow. For reasons that are known to us. But the Gambian Olu, Yalo Mono Makati Bayoti. all this nonsense abe danna nyami on December 40. This is a golden opportunity for us. Ndol banko dingol, this is a golden opportunity for us. Wallahi ninyin kanatama ndembulo kinale. Nim barola man sakunda man boy Gambia. Albe kukela banko kan alba fala moli alfa amanke ko ngo ni man lafa fay la UDP nte mbe UDP ni iba fala ha ni ajabe nyum fala lafta nga kato fay afay esa falier. Right? My fati fela a lot a la nomination okay. Independent will be jele. Mo man la fila carte o di la UDP la for whatever reason. It's not a force. Ali carte o di modo la ala baro. Wallahi baro la fete o damo nga jele. Baro e banko bele jahase. Do you think it is luxury for me to be here 11 or 3 p.m. UK to be on Bantaba? No. Because every day we are being given talking points. Jumale nying anticipate ko after 5 years ndolbeta la nyindi amolale. Look at this man calling us Bafenyo. Adama Baro kanton le komandi Bafenyo la. Because Baro manke samuta nyoti. Ndole nga Baro fenke jang GDC, GDF molbe kodol contribute la. Diaspora jumale be jang. Fonyim some of these NPP guys mele alonko. Dolu bije they are the loudest mouths. I don't just want to call some people's names out because they are very, very, very infinitesimally small in the bigger scheme of things. But more dolbe diamo kan MPP. Hani bututo ima don di GDF la contribution. Ntale nga fali. Nim Mamadou Koulibaly wol dol se akay bol bondi nan. Ika mol la name solfo. Mol jamal be diamo kan NPP jang. Hani transo ima dondi. In fact, they become benefit of that coalition. They benefited from it. But they did not contribute a dime to the coalition. Bi wolle fanke ko itolle Gambia kanu. Meli lota alamabra. Lansonko inke wol membe Finland. Wo keba ba. How old is Lansonke? Lansonko ka Adama Barrow call. Ka contribution okay. Bi itolle amira ko itolle Adama Barrow kandi. Sidi Njai me alanko call Adama Barrow to kalindi la Gambia. Bi Sidi Njai ka molu neng. Sidi Njai ka press list bondi. And again, in thanking Kerfatu, mbe journalist ol fana yamar la wo press list of imanyana publish la NPP law press list imanyana publish la. So today I was critical of Kerfatu before. I used to be, but I have now, in retrospect, Kajibeko, Kerfatu is following ethics of journalism in Gambia. Yes, they have proven that to me. Because ni ajibeka NPP la programme ol bondile. Nim baro wala programme ngaje Kerfatu right baro is doing that. Ndebuko dunje because ndebuko baro la fenjibe. I have better things to do. Wallahi baro la diamol fodi ngamo kay diamol for audio kita na ngala moy because mbe platform auto, so I'm forced to listen to what he says because nka analysis leke. Ntina la nga analysis. But I don't have appetite. Ndebuko baro la programme jibe no. I cannot watch that guy. So ni ngaje Kerfatu Baro fene nga tambile. I cannot watch Baro. Support him Adama Baro. Support him this man. This man has completely messed our country. Because of his damn selfish interest. Alama alaye jindi in palasoto. Gambians all batatale. Today Adama Besila no comfortably. Abitala ni nomination mena toste. Victim jumal betala Adama Baro dala. Victim killing for nyeji atije victim gelle be tarlalo campagne ko no jumal le be tarlaje bala gaba jahu bawol FJC mu victim olati. All right, so Gambian si nañ leen nek bena ñañu bolo ñu condemn li bul ne man duma sosé so man duma condemn li kon luñ defon ni 2016 na heti yep ñew ku nek nga binda sa timeline to say we condemn Jammeh's tribalism. We stand in solidarity with Gambia. If you touch a Mandinka, you touch a Wolof. If you touch a Wolof, you touch a Mandinka. If you touch a Mandinka, you touch Fula. So lale Fula, you jola ngalal. Sere la ñu bena lañ. Li rek lañ mëna def. Be election bi passé, inshallah benen National Assembly tumando wolbe kuto tay lale. The next National Assembly tumando wolbe kuto tay lale. All right. National Assembly fana ni lote lo dula wallahi bimbe ñu sudé sono men kalantake la nañ leen bolo ñu nek benn waye bu ken saga mama kande man susuma helat mama kande ken war ko saga mama kande musuta wax tribal statement xamna ne li beta nako waye mom tamit warna xam Jammeh because xam nako in fact Jammeh mo dahon mama kande out of APRC. This is politics. Jammeh sack mama kande out of politics tay mu ngi ni soxla na mama kande pour def alliance waye aduna mo guda tanka lolo te domi adama nit ki da ngay bay sa xel Jammeh musuta xelat ne dina soxla mama kande because def na ganu alliance doxut munuta dem day legi soxla na mama kande waye tek na mama kande gatché nak because ku jox the meaning of mama kande ay maloso to bake bi ba mama kande fana nyanda sila ay hala kulu tenteng ay akorosh Jammeh nyi men dati tengata stop la de mama kande wallahi next rally he will repeat it. He started it in where? Was it in Gunjur? Now, in fact, Jammeh, I understand, is very mad with this government sending a delegation to Equatorial Guinea. That's why he is even defiant. Jammeh is defiant. Kamansa kuna muta ke doyandi. What is the role of the foreign minister, Mamadou Tangara? Jammeh said he doesn't care about you people because you are a damn useless government. Mansakunda me faida soto. Woli envoy commandi ko nying this person should not meddle. Worker implement letter to the letter. But munatin na mol malta seriously. Mole man nyim Mansakunda for respect. Even the international community doesn't take this government seriously. Just normal practice long down for any Mansakunda deal because they're dealing with citizens. But the diplomatic community, the goodwill that was there is eroded completely. Confidence is completely eroded. The European Union doesn't trust this government. Of course, they will continue to deal with the government because it's a sovereign state. But the confidence level has gone low. There was a meeting in Brussels. If Adama Barrow Moliamo, some of the utterances, some of the delegates are talking about Gambia, even at the level of the UN, the confidence is low. Because this government is not worth supporting. Ntolu malutale, ntedembe Gambia no de bolo saila. Wolong NPP mo kuntandolum ahandolenga Adama Barrow. Ntede regret telenga Adama Barrow support men 2016. Wa hadama dingo bukalo membe kala sama. Ningalo nunko bimbe tarla janne. Wallahi nga kato fay Mama Kande for wol fisata nga fay Adama Barrow. I would have voted for Mama Kande. Tomando, if Mama Kande was in this position, he would not put us in this mess. Possibly. I don't know. But Adama Barrow, wallahi bo banko mala wala na ningela ni NPP mo kuntangol moy ka fo alkana katro fa UDP will actually Gambia unite la. You are in government and you cannot even unite the country. Ali Juma 2019 UDP leader was removed from cabinet. Amadou Sane removed. The late Lamin Dambo Deba removed. Saying you cannot put the blame ko ha UDP lebiki. Ali almost 1 year plus to unite the country without any UDP member in cabinet. But what did you do? Nada. Alman Fenke. Alman Banco Unite no. In fact, today we are more divided than before. Molbe nyo nenna wat a forum ol kono. Agibe bi Citizens Alliance. Wolfana ni doybe nyo castigate la. Ni wato kono bota wale kono de. Dr. Ismaila Cisse. Atata ka Halifa Sallah blame. Iko Halifa Sallah mbuka lafi mo ya lead. Iko tonya. Dega mode muje. UDP la in a coalition of Kosoto. But today they are pointing fingers at who? I saw Dominic Mendy pointing fingers at Halifa Sallah. I saw the Rafi Diab pointing figure at Halifa Sallah. Ko Halifa Sallah ndekete Halifa Nila Mel. Tonya leka labang. Go wala na UDP ngolun tol sita menen jamburo muta. Ngo mokane da bulaje. Alinge bulaji. Right? The tonya leka labang. Iko foro ni ye tumi menet amanke isomati ase me nyaaw nya senaya wala kete jam sayda malbe nyola because ni alliance talks bi riadati itoliek mira Halifa ka datiji ando Halifa ka datiji iko UDP kete nyaaw nya UDP respondle UDP went there and UDP said we will not be part of any process that you have to lead. GDC for the same level. And they praised UDP and GDC and said, you know what? Halifa did not even show up. But ngamolu moy janne constantly comme ne fo ha ni lawyer dabo fo be num mam tranum prisinoto ni coalition ote sotala yalla monat na 2016 coalition oketa because people succumb to the whims and caprices of Doi don't put in dingoti. Numerically they are not there, but they like to dictate everything. You know Tonyati, because they insisted on primaries. It was illogical. Primaries should not have happened. Imagine Iborta Damena, that's where the result ended. UDP led coalition on Yantekela. Imagine UDP candidate won. What was the point in going through those primaries? Complete waste of time. It only insisted we have to do their way or the highway. And now they have demonstrated that with this alliance as well. Well, I know Dr. Cesar and in Dominic Mendy they went after Doi. Because Doi would want their method to go. All right? That nonsensical primaries shouldn't have happened. It's complete non-starter. Because Alberta Damena, Lungen Ban more help. Adam Barrow unknown. He could not even read his speech properly. Look at Adam Barrow when he was reading his speech. Worst, like a kindergarten. He beat Halifa Saleh. He beat all the candidates, Amadba. All these people. Because of what? He came from the biggest political party. So UDP UDP led alliance. Solen Nangu Lulu Jammeh would have gone long since. But this idea of you want to be academic about things unnecessarily, you want to be procedural, it doesn't make sense. Anywhere in the world, normally the biggest political party, just like Benny Williams said, in Sweden, when a UDP no one lead coalition. Because this is what happened in democracies. In the UK, when there was a coalition, conservatives led the coalition. Democratic conservatives and the Lib Dems, because the Lib Dems were the junior partners. Doi is a junior partner to UDP as far as numerical strength. Why wouldn't Doi follow? Today, you cannot say that CA is Doi is junior partner to CA. CA has not been tested in the ballot box yet. They will be tested in this December. And in fact, they are not being tested alone. They have just other people. But CA is yet to be tested. So we can say probably CA is a junior partner. So logically, Doi should lead that coalition. Doi should lead it. Because Doi has been there. Muna Gambian to lanyin kanyo banyan kanyo anyan. Ko la melialan ko prosele mo be ko ntenga mem fo wole bekela. Imagine na Adama Barroso. In fact, Doyle own delegates. This is very laughable. During that Congress, Doyle's own delegates did not vote for Halifa Saleh. Where have you ever seen that? Which part of the world? I have never seen that happen anywhere. Your own delegates did not vote for you. How absurd is that? Your own delegates. Because you know why? Time waste all them. Kodome primaries could have been better used somewhere else. They would have just said, you know what, UDP, atolom party batija, yena nyo opa. Let the UDP candidate lead the coalition. Jammeh nyo GDC le sembo soto doit. GDC has more numbers than Doi. If GDC is going to coalition, GDC candidate more want to lead. Gambian almul dahanding in time waste la. You want to be too albe qualtal albe complicating unnecessarily. That's why we are rolling in circles. This roller coaster game is continuing in our politics. Because we like to complicate things unnecessarily. Kume manjare nga complicating. Why can't we act like other nations? Today, in Germany, there is no clear-cut winner in the election. But in coalition of Kelaji, menna kateo siata wole be lead la. Wole be kela chancellor. Angela Merkel she's going. She's a la time obantal. A retire. Alright? Modo le be kelaji. Nyine kake banku sembe maluto. Bari Gambia doye mul batandino. Ha fonga primaries la. Yala nyanda me onasana. Niaje coalition o mansoto kabri 19 ho doyle be balande molu bolo. iko formulata primaries la dabo ko non tita primaries la anno abolo ala patio sembo warta so no kele blame la imaje ala la ko ala na to lawyer dabo to senendi set sayate mani initiative la wala na man satalla yalla moy bour all right senesi sa thank you all right yalla moy bour man satalla nabe hadama di ngot senendi la kam neke akay jamfandi ko be konole ala yo wala ke UDP la imagine in coalition to UDP ma start yang kumandi doli ngamona mirako melain sol yele lale in a minute Nancy walatin nako doli afoko iko he ani aliye jegjanne biriñu coalition ko ba kurukuru kan wow ku fokk ne da nga win fi election you want to do it alone bu len def wax bobu yep UDP ko mom waye bu Halifa gena mune mom any coalition bo xamone is not based on system wax bi deena ci social media waxatuñ ko Moussa Dieng deful ko topic Moussa Dieng sa bes bu Omar Cissé dem fa Moussa Dieng xamna ne ya ma deglu Moussa Dieng bu Omar Cissé dem for the people by the people bes bu Omar Cissé open ya mune doy did not show up Moussa defa nopi tegul ci baat he way su fekkee ne mune UDP mo demuton so bi yeb defa waaw UDP yaga nañ ñoo tardé di duñ mëna wax deug rek ñu bàyyi di inject sentiments into our discussion so Yaya Jammeh la ko mlafita ya maro men di la Gambia non la alenkana so Jammeh la ñi diamu ay mo bula nendir la yalon Jammeh wol sifalu mbe correct la ñame na la ñi diamu sifal fo ntol nga na together that's how we gonna silence him because atela intentional if you fall into his trap that nullified or no. The best way we will neutralize Jammeh's statement is for us to come together and still value and cherish one another. Now, nyola sio bunya. Na dia muta kabrin somanda sio me ata ndolbe nga ponye. We come together nga fa Jammeh la ñi correct. That's the way to solve this nonsense. The permanent solution is we must criminalize hate speech. Come and be Kerfatu yemen display. Ye hate speech bundle of platform auto. Anu Kerfatu, na al continent ñi na alla platform ci kanam rek. Albita ñato rek because Gambia non manke dofoti. Ni nga le mistake ta al na le mol bolosay. Yaje humility fem madang. To be humble fente kerin dunya kono. Fam waro momo ka fa wara. Ike fam le nene. Waro kunta jumale bulu man satallah atela warata de hadama de ngoma wara man satallah le warata momo ke fa warandi you know what lumine be doyala le because ndol bebe dunna damen mbela ultimate destination wolon kaburo konati ni dunta je be warala nyaadi le banko le be ikununna asate ka hadama de ngoma ke fenti wala na ni momo man sehu sedili suma juume wala na kunun nata jang bringa safero ke ko ñi fuel sotejo iko mansa kundale taje bringa factual lo natale kununga analyze len ko tonya ima wuli UDP kama ndele nga fo jande and I took my words back and I was apologetic about it nko brie tonya fo ñi haji bani siso ho wo mo me yalon ko man qualify ka tenda soto ye wala ke ye tenda di wala anum I price woman quote among the price of the alonko ala price was very low haji bali suzo ho la order man futana isans problem me Gambia sehu drame me alonko let me just warehouse on bonded warehouse ika essential mabo daming Gambia bonded warehouse lo soto ning Atlas Eltin Petrogas yela essential somanang a baker how bonded warehouse let so akamone ka teleka stock sold safe 20 liters Petrogas ya safe so ni wol na tela 20 liter ta Eltin ye tata momo ye tata ni essential be na te baker trawo bonded warehouse let so ni sehu dorame wole tata because this guy ateleka nawek supply haji bani ko siso me alon ko ama ability soto ama track record soto bari ye tenda nyin dialale ka award because Adama Barrow la friend nam ñi nguri tapale lañ nguri saasay lañ kalabande ya drone kaka ñi man sakunda hani bani siso ho muntuma ay mon track record la soto pro que sake no molu soto Gambia me anko they have track record company ol meli anko track record soto instead of this government ya sika ya di wala ya forcé imagine bi essence bala gas oil problem be Gambia essence bu kasoto because of haji bani siso meni mem fola ya lo ne ko ka toñale fo man sakunda te hani la yana ñi ko deny hani bani siso xolé ñi mess create Sehu Drame atele nyin company la essential sika aya di nyina because atele nyanta delivery kala nawek ala supply o futa hadi sai ala supply o futa because the world market price has gone up alialo ne ko say wintale be jamma fon la the demand is high when the supply is the same the price goes up the world market price has gone up so at a price man quote is low so ala supply o sort of follow such a man, he has no track record in terms of fuel samana bankoka. Just because of Adama Barrow support alone, mel the Gambia Public Procurement Agency wolle fongo juba dita wolle keta munta egati. Because wolle ka man sekunda la wolle ka man sekunda kontanini. So it's all nonsense, okay? Well, and then essence core is going to go for a while. Let me tell you, brace yourselves. It's not going to go away. In the next couple of days, it's going to happen. Because the information I mentioned of today, you not supply your manfuta. Hadi bani suso nara supply o nata. Ibe wole sikala ye nyindol komba. But monana nyin sehu drame fanambe u modo la supply o sikala. Kadi nyindonna. Because of Adama Barrow friend. So, I'm going to talk about ngafale no kombe diamola nyin kuolale crude oil kuola. Beda fula demanding but i audio le kinyanang i audio le kinyanang me yalonko ngalje malanda baba fula ni audio lam I will check that and the lines all funa yelela if people want to call in but I want us to exercise decorum malafi moy nendri ka jam bantaba we don't condone insults and we don't condone hate speeches. We are a very responsible platform. This platform is very responsible. That's why I always take pride in coming to this platform. Sometimes you can Gambia online platform ultole. We don't condone that here. We can be very critical of Barrow. We can be very critical of the government, which is within our remit. We can do that, but we don't condone profanity on this platform. And we will never. Well, not today. I am extremely proud of Kerfatu. This is what we should propagate in our country. But in a platform, we hate speaking. We are showing solidarity with this platform. Gambia nakala modem. Hate speech la. Saga la. You cannot condone that and you expect people to go support you. More Italo ifongoti, but more lefon and tamu ifongolti. All right. Okay. GDC press list, Kelly. Thank you so much. Dole GDC press list, Kelly. Allah barakabake. Thank you so much. Let Malanda boy GDC. And this is why I thought GDC would do. Let me read their press list. Let me read their press release. Okay. Oh, Mala, you Kerfatu la press release la Kenya. Where's GDC's one? Malan, where is GDC's one? This is Kerfatu la press release. Is that what you're talking about? Don't confuse me. Let me see. Malan Dabo, can you comment again? Because I just want to move on. Yemen Kinyanang is Kerfatu la press release. I've already read that. So let me see. What did you say here? It is not audio. I send you press release for GDC and Jammeh. What is that? That's Kerfatu's press release, I think. I think you're talking about that. New press release, a GDC press release, but the one I've seen here is the press release that I already read. From the management of Kerfatu. No press release from GDC. Thank you. Okay. No, really already Malam. I already read that. Maybe more follow. I already read that. And I already commend these people for that. So, Maringolo, Nata Janne, proka nying kokola nyina atina ni man nguur bu yafu solen amé Gambia tay sa election ba ngeen ñoo 30 days away ban nguur moy nangu nga am petrol shortage just 1 month before election because essence is the lifeline. Essence su amul courant du am moto ñu mu ñoo daw rather. Essence su amut the economy that's why petrol essence is the lifeline of the world. So ban nguur bu am fayda mo amé because of nonsensical haritu bi nek digante Adama Barrow ak Haji Baniko Siso ko muntuma nyimbanu UDP le birim Barrow yala nyi jamfantungo wala itol be tata for their personal interest abalentema Haji Bani Siso ho fam blame de molu membe GPPA munana aldemo la tender award di la Haji Bani Siso hola on what basis? So this is the sad part of it. All right. Well, I'm Gambia Alga Funting and you condemn. I will open the lines for a couple of minutes for people to have their say right now on UDP Online Bantaba. Then I will talk about the crude oil for 5 minutes. Give you the facts about the crude oil. Lawyer Daboyo Kumonyu Funtindele, Kumome Duma, Bramaji Sankare, Afane Diamutale, but remember Duma, I owe Marble and Mole expose La Bantaba. I'm going to expose about the crude oil. All right. Ibrahim G. Sankarela press release. Kuma Santonko, I also Gambianoli, member Duma, member Mabo, Office of the President's involvement, he left on Jude Njad Menkela, but because of the minister lessons landle, Minister Fafa Sanyang, and in Nuha Ture, because he told me that victims still, Yajame Samba prison, and they were all at the Jammeh Commission, they learned their lessons, bring Adama Barrow Nalaning's President's Office Tapaleo, il a fait un contrat on this crude oil kadi Fafa Sanya Mansong Fafa Sanya cabinet paper safe and cabinet paper la content was like no that's why the government said they did not. Yes, it's true, no single barrel of oil is lifted from the deal. The offer was given by Nigeria, but Muneketa, the office of the president, il a fait un tapale ala dunduje because Adam Barrow is very corrupt. Probably they would go under the woods and go and do that thing. But now they will not do it. All right. This government is extremely corrupt. Very corrupt. We will talk about this crude oil. Allah information will live banta. We are living in an information age. And I'm going to name the company. I don't know office on you left the contract or let them come out and challenge me. Name Fanial. All right. Il a fait contrat ko dilamunel Adama Barrow want to do it executive orders wala na bi nga ndeysan nga inspector general of police moy something show ako executive orders wo mu luwaleti yalon tawunte ya membe Gambia tawunte ya ni marabal ya membe Gambia. How can executive order so law break this so-called DIG. It is a criminal offense Kamoto Burundi without a valid driver license. Right? That's what the law states. Inyante kitin the law. Eka jumale kitin the Gambia because of executive order. Executive order tekala no luwati. But these nonsensical ni police lu mele yalonko eme bulubal ni mala bondi no nyoto dia ibukalong. How can an executive order so if today Adama Barrow gives an executive order to go and arrest somebody just like executive order was given to go and disrupt Gerene Sanyanal, is that law? How can that be law? All right. So anyway, Ali lines right now. I have done too much of talking right now. The lines are open. If anybody wants to call in, please call in and give yours, whatever you say, and give your quick reactions to Nying. Let's come together and condemn bigotry. There is no room for bigotry in our nation, and there shouldn't be any room for bigotry. Bigotry, man, young. Let's condemn, and I think GD should come out and make a statement on this, whether they would do it or not. MC Cham Jr., you've been very vocal in Gambia politics. Now the eyes are all set on you whether you're going to come out. There's a caller from the US.
Mr. Sedi, this is drama, Dembo drama. Sedi Kundanko.
Enembara.
Mbela Mwekila analysis is fantastic, it's great.
Thank you.
Yeah, until after the Amla Domandi Ya Jamila Kuala. Yalong Mimbi, until I'm being Jaco Bacon. This is Ya Jammeh. This is Barrow's government's fault.
Exactly.
Why would Ya Jammeh have the audacity to call Gambia in the first place? Ning election over the Gambia, Ning after Gambia Malala Fikata. I am a catita for ya forcibly through forces can pull Mago Ya Jammeh Bondi Gambia. Ya Jammeh can a telephone a Gambia call, try to get involved in our politics again. That the moment I go, attendant order dealer from United Nations, AU, all these institutions, Jammeh stop not getting involved in Gambian politics. All from outright. But woman ke Nimbula Gambia Kola is messing with everything. Because he wants
Mr. Drame yemen for wolom kumone dingoti. Nim problem obe mu baroleti. Because atele Jammeh wajabindi biratata kalilai. Jammeh is uncontrollable right now. All right?
Exactly.
Yeah. Jammeh was very quiet until then. Jammeh was quiet. Jammeh bukadiamu. But when he visited Kalilai, so Jammeh is now out. Akamda ko mome alongo achafartale. Jammeh is uncontrollable right now.
Exactly. I tell him be entertained.
Yeah.
This guy wants to born Gambia. I bang election ite fonsi de ko manga son.
Yeah.
The people are so scared. More borta doli fat. When I'm is involved in our politics again, because he won FERC votes.
Exactly.
Yeah. It shouldn't have happened in the first place.
Yeah. And y'all make a sign Jammeh be ridiculous. Y'all on the interesting part is Jammeh be ridiculous. Jammeh say envoy Kiji. In fact, Jammeh now say, you know what, I will do it and see what you guys can do.
Because I he has no regard for this government.
He has no respect for Barrow. No iota of respect.
No.
You know, yeah.
It's not there.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
The only solution to this, Gambians should open up their eyes.
Yeah.
They can stop this. They have, like you said, they have a golden opportunity to stop this outright.
No, this is a perfect opportunity. We always want to wait until a dictatorship melundi. But small sister, Jay Cisse, hanga opportunity buñ am moy ñun yeb ñu call suñ mbokay so that the Adama Barrow is voted out. All right. So this is what he needs to go. Adama Barrow
he's not a leader. He's not a leader.
No, he's not a leader. In fact, he's a very divisive leader. Very divisive.
Yeah. Very divisive.
Yeah.
You are the president for all Gambians.
Yeah.
Even more Dundila all the time. Maybe this guy never come in even a second car address Gambian la concern mumi de molbe fala molbe Yemen. This guy never talk about that.
Yeah.
Hey, Gambians, come on, we have to open our eyes.
Okay, Abaraga Mr. Drame, let me give chance to the other callers. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. Okay, Sisla Jadama was calling. I will take other callers. There is another information that I want to share with you guys. Albela Meka European Line Bantabala. We're having a special edition on Jamela, tribal sentiments against the Mandinkas. We come here to condemn it in totality. And every well-meaning Gambian should condemn it because there is no need, there is no space, there should be any room for tribal bigotry in our country. There's a caller in the UK. Caller from the UK.
So we are
Yamaladeba, Sinan.
Sona.
Oh, Sona. Oh, sorry. I don't know why I call you Sinan. Sona.
No, we good. Man, get you born our first caller with the family work. Man, Demba lu xew ñu ngi kontaan affaire mu ngi yëpp ngeen dem no wala dem waaye tey dafa mel ne ñun daal we don't even have a president, we don't even have a government, we don't even have a serious government. I don't even know what is going on.
Yeah.
Because
I sorry, Harold, I'm appealing to callers, please avoid calling me direct calls, call WhatsApp. There's somebody calling me direct call. Please avoid calling direct calls. Thank you. Go ahead, Sona.
I found a video put on trend about a few years ago. Toge State House, Mundon address elders, Munan
ndelem altol bela president police UDP blah 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 ndelem bela president but man munuma understand this guy dal man munuma understand this guy
dafa nasa jaxase kat la or kat la baro all these adjectives soxna mun nga ko dure ki or kat la te gis nga normally gis nga or kat mus nga dega or kat ñu ne wa ku baax la or kat musuta baax because ñoom dañ seen interest la dee toppa baro intérêt la moo toppa soxna kii gisut Gambia kii personal interest am la moo toppa
but problem bi mooy zéro ñun problem bi let's try and vote these people out. This is very simple.
Okay soxna, sorry, I have to cut you short. There is one guy on the platform, Omar Bon. I am going to delete your comment. We don't accept insults. Kana Jammeh nenjang. Kana hani ya Jammeh kana nenjang. Look, you see, you don't have to come here and use whatever account. Nibe Jammeh nenna. Go and insult Jammeh on your own timeline. Any profanity here will be deleted, and if you do it again, may block la. So that's a warning to you. If you insult again, your account will be blocked. All right, go ahead, Sohna.
Okay, legi man luma buga try to advise you UDP militancy moy. I think we should just try and concentrate with the momentum we got yesterday.
Yeah.
Lolu mo gonna important because this Yaya Jammeh, the guy knows exactly what he is doing.
Yeah.
Because of the useless president we got in our country.
Yeah.
I understand.
Yeah.
Man buguma suma feeling bi dafa kotte because lu problem moy momentum mu amon dem lolu da bugo.
No, in fact, foog naa Jammeh momentum bi moo ko naxar foog naa dafa gis UDP crowd. So how man la lolo ko naxar how ma lan, you know, so crowd bi moo leen tiital.
Exactly, crowd moo leen tiital because lu problem moy man suma toge ñu ngi dega Lawyer Dabo will never be a president. Lawyer Dabo, did you have had a discussion with God? What did you discuss with God? God. What is the reason why you said Lawyer Dabo do not talk president? So yeah, Jammeh knows exactly what he is doing.
Yeah.
You try to continue because
no, Sona, momentum bobu nonu du muna stop. Why am nga li man li xewna for you condemnation, then we move on. Okay.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
We shouldn't talk about this endlessly. More distract you. Nangena condemn ko. You move on. We have a bigger fish to fry. Baro mo is the problem. Yaya Jammeh mo mungi Equatorial Guinea. So what we should do is let's condemn this. Elect. We move on to the same campaign. Simple.
Correct. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Okay, thank you, Sohna. I did say that people should not call me directly. Please, I'll system on unit effect. It's not that I don't want to call your number. Do not call me directly, please. Call to WhatsApp. If you call directly, I will not be able to take. There is I'll try to call Sisla Jadaba back because he tried earlier. There is another information that I was meant to share with you guys. In the interim, I will give that information. Sisla, go ahead.
Yeah, bro, Nimbara. Said Lindel after Kumadanta Nafala, that as much as the borough blame Yaya Jammeh call so and I blame Mama Kande. Because you know why? Mama Kande, since day one, Mama Kande never say anything. Even another Kerfatu from Yaya about Jammeh call, Mama Kande never answer. He doesn't want to talk about Yaya Jammeh issue. Yeah, and Mbafoka ko nga remember no ya Jammeh farmala jallo tamu jalaftaka lo ada wona ya Jammeh ko mai ko munda so bi nyimo jidi sila mitinolti professional lanka ya Jammeh mitinolti so ma kande ya Jammeh tribal speech start 1 minute ma kande basiri as a leader.
Yeah, you got a point there. You're right. Anyanta as the leader anyanta intervene. You got
exactly. And I tell you to be bravo nomination I tend to call MPS Fatima Tala ka umu grupo let me la ka.
Yeah, I all for you.
Exactly. So at the leaders ya tell is ma kande is responsible. But MC Town they are clapping when Yaya Jammeh was insulted.
Yeah.
So obviously yeah likely what's going on. So they are blame ma kande for this.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, you are right, Sisla. I raise my hands up. I will always agree with you. Sisla point there is legend. We have to be consistent. Berenga Baro blame them Fatmata Jahumpa Sisla. So Mama Kande also we have to actually blame him because he could have intervened and stopped this because Atelo will lead at TJ. Spot on Sisla, you're right. I'm going to add that to the analysis, and thank you so much for bringing that point. Memem foka wolon Mama Kande per se, and I don't see attack. That's what I said. But he's not exonerated from this problem, and that's why I call on him to come out and make a statement and condemn this. Because there is this okay, don't let me call Kekam. There's streams of callers that are calling. That's the people are calling. You guys can call back. There's a caller. Tijan, go ahead. Tijan Jammeh.
Hello, assalamu alaikum. Seku.
Wa alaikum salam. Alhamdulillah.
Good. Ndafana mbedi ya mulana krongo minde na opinion do folale regarding Mama Kande. Sisla mim fontana with 100%. Because Mama Kande la kuonte personally from the word konte malala. If you ask me why mba fola kabring wotumo ala start follow ala call shara back moma ala source of income from mulet hansan Gambia no ndo maro ninga tole ala sa for mole akala party from finance mulet right and ning APRC la molda meeting follow ya moya journalist wangi minka question ola je akaya ko so sai ite ni foreign union ibe chankodi le la ibe justice nying dile la ko no ako why ama for no de but I mean ako TRRC fanga ya fang name ya fang define amu muneti so if mo hakilima ya kado be ngina mala ko through the reconciliation on them so there won't be any justice according to that define yabi Gambia do ni lafta mol marala ibe tonya le tamandila mo li lafta nyim banko marala prokata nya to regardless of who party jama tonya le be tamandila Mama Kandente ndada personally I have a reservation for it ntama malala amankala namo anu sisla mi ko tonya le tonya be mu kino nimi ma fale be fani yala fola anyanta nyin ko nyin condemn outright yin ya Jammeh be mun kiran yin chola bina bulol fol la koma every meeting aka call keje ka tilimbali ya ko ke aka hanyila diamon.
Okay, let me Tijan, let me just make a clarification here while you're on. Okay. Of course, it's an opinion like Mama Kandela. What Mila right, lady? That's your opinion. Like many people can say Mala Karila, Malanian candidate. Well, it's normal in a democracy. What I was saying is more kana ta audio that I can neng because at a personal in the tribal sentiments for Mama Kande from 2016, Mona Manama see attack. And he is not okay. Is I blame ko among intervene come Sisla Memfo as the head of this rally because GDC rally he could have just intervened diplomatically. Kafoko Jammeh, please, we don't need this. Probably he doesn't even also didn't want to embarrass Jammeh publicly while he was on the phone. But I agree with Jammeh. But you cannot say that at a tribal sentiments in Gambia. You have a right not to trust him. That's fine. I have no problem with that. If you say you don't trust him, opinion. But what I'm saying is, these words are not his words, right? He did not say it. And Niala record Jibe, Mama Kande has never made tribal statement in the history of Gambia. Yes, he is. And okay, if you will also look at it, maybe afanang yala more of gold mankele, maybe afanang for royal kanda, and in Jammeh bebenu APRC, and he finds it difficult to come out and condemn. Like for example, Adama Barrow and UDP were together. When there are certain things Barrow Manyanako. So maybe Mama Kande is saying that Naba Barrow APRC condemned in a very mild way, but I agree with Sisla obviously that he should have intervened. And again, I said he should make a statement. GDC should make a statement. Nima ke be political suicide la commit la. MC Chamol, Nyanta Fundila le ñu ko condemn because Nima ke they will commit a political suicide. I just want to clarify that point. Go ahead.
No, what I'm telling you, even for them, but Tonya, me mun chutron, ni mo tilimbole ya ketron, ikatonya la potron, anyanta condemn lale, anyanta ko condemn lale, and in ka for ko truth and reconciliation, I found define will look very suspicious. So interfere, what I'm going to throw, Ninta Ketaje, me reconcile la dron, there wouldn't be any justice. Until a gero mollet.
Okay, I agree with you. I think we are all saying the same thing, that he should come out and condemn it. There should be a statement. Thank you so much, Tijan. I take other callers. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay,
Okay, Wale Junior has been trying a few times. Not a fananta.
Hello, Sevu.
Yes, Wale, go ahead, please.
Okay, Sevu, mbe kontona baje ngalo bika dem de la program. Mostly mina ta kana live. Okay, Sevu, na opinion no so lafta men sia la ko tribal polo mo ko ka jam pa je baake because Gambia la up the new stage mento one blonde da masi kontino kadela so ba ka jam pa je but this même fono je dro wolum ko GDC, not Mama Kande himself. GDC has a party. In the Pindila la Sama, and Mori Sama Pamela Dila, Manke Pumia na Mota Sama and NC Chamla party, and Mama Kandela party, in the Pindila Kait and the Code, Panjam Pandala, like UDP Menke, or last time UDP Panjam Pandu incident on Menke, Suala Portugal. So GDC Panjan Tolakala. Okay, second point, left a member of the Ronse, Wolamu, Najele Mapuela program of Nolamu. Gambian government ya announce kapu ko nyanta alkalol sepo nyantele salary londila so kule bena ka UDP ne ya ko moli ne ko ni alkalol dunta protiko kono ibe wuli la anu na molu man tat ya mukala so Gambian government ya announce le di kapu ko sepo ni alkalol ibe to be listo be janne mi alon ko ibe la salary londila le monthly salary be jola so all be caring at the moment promote salon so akamunta lawum il a passé pour les alcaldes involved la political campagne pour kata campagne la arama barwe c'est not that last point la même pour la mu il a for the people by the people iko for the people la mu by the people il a scream auto di yemen ke wala mu iba arama barola campagne arama barola nomination ni bola advertisement why not UDP or other political party so la tay fon pini wala yi ni nga
Well, Namusa Jen tag wala I'm sure Wale Johnny Bante Jole because they pay for the adverts.
So why are they advertising Adama Barrow? Not other political parties. So left the pin or lay in
Well, Molly I somebody wrote a post on the Bob Touré Safrokela and I tagged Musa Jen for him to come, but Mama responded. I'm sure they're gonna come and clarify this because
so not the men follow the role say thank you for your time, but say media Gambian old Benyan Talon mostly the UDP call. Media in time media Kamundala Sanorum. Media is very important. UDP success. People da mala UDP planning post success on that in a Wolumko. Allah is strong media, UDP TV media, UDP Pantaba. Allah media in a UDP la macheto ali atale UDP wati. So ula can intolinyanta ka media muta ka mapagele. Adama baro fona ya la diamol kono. Adama baro ka pole dia social media bi. Samol kana jet ay alone social media important dame. So ula can intelect me for UDP kolien. Ali nga make so say nga nyina usika bo usenda bo bi da bo nga nyina wala de. Ali nga nyatri melka karte wa koke. Everything la anu lenyim focus since last year. Let's focus now milka karte sangoke. During ngani announce bi kafo ko momo yalon ko momuta me yalon ka karte wa pole ketro. We will into grupo bembulle me $3,000 le bon la ngadila. Se ngalo na bibi nema kunku. Ale maybe information on yiba mola arrest keta jele ulta police le ko cho keta jele bi. So janini wi ko kono nimbe nyalo kafo ni momo ninga momo muta tro. Mbe kukil kule be kelela ko ngata police. So ibaje la ko pulbe tala par nim ko bende la fo kasaro eke andu nga information ol soto me alon ko mano men ka molto listo babula ka molto sa tay carte ke sol mel stanta listo babul so ni carte ke sa samani amanke just rumors la mude se wi MP Adama Barrow la masakunda ya lon ko last chance wala police ballot box on because sport county na be keri sunyarote non sport county sunyarte ye so si men ke no wala ko UDP comité fon ka lon nyamen dron ponko kamol carte ke so sama mundi wala muka UDP la carte ke so mudaw low voter turnout ka ke atili UDP la bari tatili na oda political party la so mantre landika mantre moslandika mantre men fokan bari pour nga wulile ngalon simula oda malamu
abaraka Wale, thank you for your contribution. Thank you. Okay, Sorty Jammeh, you've been trying a few times. You can call again if you want. I think you called 3 times. I think you'll be the last call up to today. Thank you so much to all the people that call in. There is somebody who's calling consistently. Walaikum salam. Sorty, you have to wait. When he finishes, I'll call you back. Yeah, go ahead.
All right. sorry for that anyway. Okay, then after contribute like now, all and six level to follow Manu. Those comment like party Mama Candela party GDC nominated so rally with Mama Candela rally them. So then more for the game it doesn't go well with the Gambians. I think that I will condemn.
Yeah.
To for Tonale Mama Candela Mama with tribalists you can call that thing. I want to advocate campaign 2016.
Yeah.
But now for that I feel it's important. Bring 2016 nakeda be is important. Will it kana from man bukake nakeda be mulba flag GDC la fa rally blado. So I end up condemn la wol na ko for. So flag young all them like they coming for no. Yaya Jammeh I met a dairy name. Abuka diam. Bulka for Jammeh I mul feeling I am feeling. Put na audio there audio mental leak. Bulka from ko la senya ko smoke if I want that moila. But I did most time to on the 15th of last month.
Yeah.
Okay, that I bring I found more disrespect. Another Yaya Jammeh, more for the against Yaya Jammeh, Bonnie, Mulo, Kilo Koro. Could Purka Adam Boromura, Kasam, I now Banco regulate Molly. But another I many kilo child, the Lanka Diamond and tell the Adam Bor and for up and dead. There's no fancy bono yet, a funny kill them more, come a belly, all for him.
Yeah.
I just come go how to self-appreciate myself. Government will let me forget them. I don't need them now. So then after coming on and though I make it within 2016 I mean Shongo get challenging APA, UDP, MCP, come political party, we all came together. Now condemn.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, but why a political party got to condemn because political party don't have a divide and rule. I will take Gambia. I'm more stupid in your side. More payment condemn 2016 sign, more condemn no sign.
Yeah.
Because sign in divide.
Well, there's one thing. There's one thing is here. I'm gonna say it here, and let me put my camera on. I'm not going to mince my words on this. Ni momo e Jammeh konde Jammeh la diamo konde 2016. Ni manyu don konde mi mo nafi quality. Simple.
Yes, that's true.
Ni momo e Jammeh la at insult of Mandingas konde 2016. But you know ye day. Ite mo nafi quality. Yeah.
So that's what does the status part there? Because they don't condemn me. Couldn't be actually, and we all came together. They all not condemn.
Yeah.
Because we are not condemn that.
Yeah.
Why not be and they condemn?
Yeah.
Killing them a group kill will ever condemn that. What the man take government to look on your foot, we don't Mandinka sales, go and for it. Seal bell can you foot.
Exactly.
Seal bell at that. Don't move Mandingo, the body was food suwati. Don't move Suwata, body mujola. So let now the new Kuna Bango, a missing divide on belling and a couple of market. I kill it, I'll get to see hanging on your young, but government will sign the Silla and your among high you name for a month. Yeah, so anyway, but
thank you, very good point. Thank you, brother. I know we talk. Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Okay, all right,
thank you. Sorty Jammeh, you can call in again. I just want to reframe my statement. Diamo Mandia. Momo 2016 Jammeh attack on Mandinkas coming, Nafika ya Jikoleke. That's what I meant to say, because that doesn't necessarily mean Nafi quality, but this ilawo act Nafika Jikol. They are Mandia. So I just reframe my statement, just to put myself. So you're being hypocritical in this situation. That doesn't necessarily make you a hypocrite, but you've been hypocritical. Sorty Jammeh, go ahead. Walaikum salam. Bari kama mangwara de foye domoru baleke Allah fenkoto bay Mandia muno. Oh, Man United. Kore ma win.
Na result is 2-2. Ronaldo 2 goals.
Ninju wale play in Champions League lo.
Yeah, Champions League.
Atalanta. Hey, United. Okay, go ahead. Ila from na kola.
Say uba mo be kontona, but first of all, data from kontona it is great, so we make a lot of sense.
But ila volume adjust because ila volume is low anyway. Yeah, go ahead.
Ngombe mo be kontona.
Yeah.
Volume better than Sanya.
Yeah, you're good now.
People we kontona follow me from the kontona. It is great, so
thank you.
Sensitize and your analysis, you are on point.
Thank you.
Say Kupari Janim Debitala, me far to
Kerfatu anin Fatu Ture
aning
Escoba anila Timo be mbafle ko ya baraka be tendula be jaila ila understanding pour kajo ko sent min fotela fenkoto ila medium auto komi ya tandi ga menal ko tolle space d because tolle
ba pare ya video ñu fo delete that speaks volumes
delete directly video delete directly. I am so proud of them and you know I commend them so much. I'm really touched by them what they did because a responsible media you should act like how Fatu Ture act today. I'm saying konimboto like talafta diamula MC Cham so kuni hakilo bakang MC Cham kabering APRC joined Adama Baroka. He was so disgruntled and he even made an audio, very angry audio, saying all sort of things to Adama Barrow. And even saying that if Gambia went on fire, it's Adama Barrow. And saying that these victims, that Adama Barrow don't think about victims. But now, Yaya himself talked with MC Chan, talked with Mama Kande yesterday night to finalize their coalition. Why did MC Chan didn't make audio to come out and say exactly what he said to Adama Barrow? So, Tolla Banko kan hypocrisy at a jebaket. And you say, Mulba Adama Barrow blame Kankavo. If you see all this happen, it's because of Adama Barrow. Balintaka Adama Barrow blame Halimba blame la falan damandin because atele ya entertain because anata wala family jubi. But today ya Jammeh mandin gol nembi. Bi mama kandale mandin gol ne. Say go coming ila platform. Ngabana ni mole nindroge ka for this is my platform. I will delete your profanity. Coming a call kitten dendro nga kumaska ya Jammeh bane. Jimale ya Jammeh bane italong ntente because near stop directly like abant and ndaf mbafla mdol. Mama can they give space to ya Jammeh and even though ya Jammeh network go often he went back.
Okay, sorry. Let me say, another point on the I disagree with you slightly. Yalong, Anita Nendroke jang, Nteman Nendroke, I condone it. It's I forgot say who you condone it, but I didn't insult. You insulted. But the fact that I didn't take action, then I should be blamed for that. But I agree with you that Mama Kandeh should have taken action. But Yalong, there is one thing. In diplomacy, you don't want to embarrass somebody. You see, Jammeh, we see Jammeh. Jammeh is a high profile, whether we accept or not. Former President Mamati. Jammeh lenyando afango bunyala akana nendiroke platform moto. He's a former head of state. Yes, be that he's a dictator, he has a lot of dirty linens on the on his closet. We know that, but he's a former head of state. He's not an ordinary person like Lamin Tamba. Yeah, I understand. But be that, I agree that he should condemn it. But Mama Kandeh for niala diminia jibe. Shorty, iko ngatonya for ni Mama Kandeh la body language jibe. Biri Lamin Tamba microphone diala. Man diamuno. He couldn't talk. The guy was just, you can see that Asumayatale, you can see, go and watch the video. He couldn't say anything. Mama Kandeh is a fiery politician, nabe diamola. You know?
Yeah, the video is normal. But
the video is normal, but but ni momo ya jibe. He Asumayatale because
I with that part.
You don't he was just all over the place because probably he didn't have the nerve to come out and condemn Jammeh on the stage where Jammeh supporters surrounded him. Yeah, understand it? He didn't have the nerve. But I agree with you that by tomorrow he should come out with a press release and condemn it because now a political career will destroy the Gambia. The support I mentioned because Molba Jelaleko, yes, what I Jammeh endorse me. Molba Jela. You know, just like MC Cham. But again, we can agree to disagree. Go ahead with your point.
No, I agree what you said. But like ntepa mimfana nyininkala man la fi MC Cham wala apology la de lafta te minke I audio that I have for why told ning APRC joined because Ako Adama Barrow ning APRC kana join.
Yeah.
Let's call it spade.
Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, you're right. Join. Yeah.
And se kuna diam la bang bakla minti. Nte sankalali ya jam. Mubebo moy kan you have maybe like nearly
soon you will have 1K. Menkala Jai, Yaya Jammeh will never insult Mandinkas again. I am saying this right now here. I have some things Yaya Jammeh know that he don't want those things to come out. I will bring them out one by one. And now my life and I sent him. He was watching me. Like a video Nato not a big jube can the science I think. Tobala like a more jube. Mbato send lady about Najmala, Ibayaka jube.
Well, name Kijan like a more jube, man. I love all.
Yeah,
but maybe you over a bit of falling Naleko.
Non tafula.
Ah, you said it to me, yeah.
Yeah. I've been jube can a cabin buffer until I knew for a couple pila.
Yeah.
Yeah, you met a man called Tofola to look at it because nothing will fire. I don't know what you can be farmer. Yeah, make a musul foot on the journey. Cristiano, Imam Fati like a two windy, lillahi wa lahi. Nimba Faniala, Imam Fatu Babalure, and Deba Balure Fonde. Nta Faniala, Imam Fatika. No only Belon, and a Kujama Fan and Belon. Naman the golden cotton at a flanjana cotton del Faneo for jam.
Gamera, sorry, Abarakabake, Yalom, you expose only in Fenkol Baby. If you want to go through that road, but Ntagamera, Yaje Menka Hadamadimu Kulu, Olo Luati. Niajen teni Gambian olu jang Gambian or yalanga Gambian time sotole. Nana to do kula jam. Is there any Gambian time? Mobe katale ni ko ile do ko ba hours ba sala 5 a.m. le ka wuli 3 a.m. le pare. Ye tara for the train wala tala, but you will be there by 5 because the laws are there, stringent laws and regulations. Ni member ni stop la wala loi kuluroti. You can go on your Facebook and cast and expose Jammeh.
No, science and tech. This is what we have.
Yeah, but man, the National Assembly should criminalize hate speech. Yeah.
But it's National Assembly, if
no money National Assembly for the you know what tabantale. I'm looking at the future National Assembly because you know can the future National Assembly. Yeah.
Say control try way to luakono. Mota monena say could trap kumo for the kafa itemujola item mbola stop la over luat.
Yeah, or hate speech from an insult from being result. Yeah.
Dollar Sweden Nico Moy nigger. You pay that person a lot of money and he take you to court. You cannot call a black man a nigger in Sweden here.
Yeah, Jamvan Baba Black Sheep. Jamvan because for say yellow you know, saying it's not it's not allowed to hear anymore because of people yeah. Thank you so much, Shorty. Thank you. Okay, program terminate. There is somebody with okay, there is no picture on the profile, so I don't want to say it's a fake account. Maya is that the name? Amariko Maya. So I want to call. Well, those of you who have my number, please help him or her with the number. And you can call in. So I think that a lot of people here are familiar with the number. So those of you who know the number, one person can just type the number for you. You've been writing consistently that you want to call the one with the account name Maya. You can call in and I will take you as the last caller if you're going to be serious about calling. So what we will do is there is another information that I want to quickly share. It's midnight 05 right now in the UK, early hours of Wednesday morning, the 3rd of November right now. So Maya, I'm not saying that you are, just because there's no picture there. That's why I say I don't know. I don't want to call you a fake account. Some people have real accounts without putting picture there, so I'm not necessarily calling you fake. Call in people that can you help the individual with the number. There is a piece of information that I want to share about Tractol Mayalanko. Reportedly, UNDP Tractol the Gambia government these tractors UNDP want to give to the village development committees, the VDCs across the country. There is somebody consistently calling. Okay, I will give this caller 2 minutes, please. Hello, brother
Sego.
Hello, assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam. Sedikan Lemon, please.
Yeah, go ahead, Sedikan.
Very quickly, but Mira, like the way this coalition thing with NPP and then with GDC data, Ndela Korosiro Emendena. Ngajigile ko Mama Kande behind the scene already have a discussion with Jammeh to make coalition, but the salary ne wole mune bekala government la reaction out. Are they going to ban APRC ni Mama Kande roster? So yeah, Jammeh Fabakar Nyolu use wole to make coalition with Barrow. Already ye Barrow Bologna Euro City saying government any yardstick use lano against any other party who went into coalition with APRC. Then Yaya withdraw. But what happened today, I put all the blame on Mama Kande. Mama has been looking for this coalition from behind the scene. It made a discourse canal.
Okay.
And then Mama Kande alone munemu Yaya Jammeh attitude towards people like he ended them in the bag like any other genuine person, yeah? Yeah. And then parliamentarians should even go for a session tomorrow because this is a very critical moment for that country. Look, understand Ubanko bedamento science and thing. Mafoko it's going to happen, but there are all the ingredients. Me alongo as civil war sabu no. No, example for it, but the ingredients are there. Mensa sabu no, mafuka declare. Mensa sabu no.
Yeah, I don't understand. Yeah.
So, kundin rek nengo ko nyim wole ba awulendela. And then Mama Kande should have avoided this. Mama Kande already has the ground. At Natal in first year, I 5 parliamentarians are in parliament.
Yeah, in fact, he's doing pretty well. He did pretty well without Jammeh last election.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Mama Kande GDC will condemn this. They are not going to condemn it. Will stand if the ruling government or if Barrow, the president, could go into coalition with NPP, anyone can do it. And then the inconsistency in Jammeh, we don't. In 2 weeks' time,
Well, Yala Benjamin, my brother. Then GDC among statements if they can condemn, then they will dig their own grave politically, because Yala ning wrong get wrong and that's why when UDP that incident happened in Saroja, UDP came out and made a statement. Very more audio bonding ikoka UDP ka surwal lefenke lawyer Dabo came out and spoke authoritatively at the press conference who clarify because that's not UDP. Political party, you cannot hide. This is not something, this is not an kundinti. This is massive. And the ramifications can be very, very serious, can be very consequential. This could lead to, it can trigger tribal conflict. So Mama Kande cannot just rest on his laurels and just ignore and life goes on. Now, correct. Politically, GDC will be seriously affected because tribe core is a very sensitive issue. New tribe Jammeh hot in 2016. Even Mandinka Dingol Melka Katrofa, they came out and said, no, we will not vote for him anymore. So tribe is not a small thing. If anybody jokes with tribal bigotry, you dig in your own grave. You can be the most popular person. You can be the most likable person. But once your tribe core dundila quoto drong, itala ko belekaji, la darajo belekaji.
I agree with you in total, but even me understand now, but the majority of the followers, APRC followers, and Mama Kande included, most of them waited. Do they have the consistency? Come sorry them about MC Cham. Do they have the consistency? Do they have principles? This is what is lacking in our politics, yeah?
Yeah. Anyway, thank you, caller. Yeah, thank you. Yeah,
it could have been avoided. Thank you.
All right, thank you. I definitely accept all the divergent opinions on this issue. We're gonna terminate the program here until tomorrow. Thank you so much for listening to Bantaba. Personally, I condemn this, and I think we should all condemn it. Again, I call on the GDC leadership to come out and make a statement. It's in their own interest. If they truly, if Mama Kande is serious about the reconciliation at Amenfo, the togetherness, then it will be disappointing for Mama to keep quiet without the political party making a statement. It's not coming from Mama Kande, but it should come from the institution. MC Cham Jr., the executives should converge. Hassan Martin is part of GDC right now. Hassan Martin may alongo Ntena Beka di freedom, because I think I saw a screenshot somebody sent me that he's now a supporter of GDC. Hassan Martin, all of you should sit down. I'll meet indoors. I'll come out and make a statement. And once again, Malan Dabo, you calling for the second time. What's happening, Malan Dabo? I think you did call before. I'm going to bed now. Malang, let me give you a few seconds.
Yo, assalamu alaikum. Sedlene kondombage.
Enembaro.
Mantra jampa kambake na saibo hadale audio ki science na abula bitum na tra jarta pour ka bi malang fo sa pli no ba.
Ala audio ya la moy le bang.
Abe même fo kanje ka soutiende ako Adama Barrow nata France banko kan bara anata operation ki data foro inda bitu ni ate sala mo no.
No. Okay, listen. Malang, I'm not doubting that story. But ngaje modole safero kajam. Do you think Adama Barrow nomination is day after tomorrow? Man saibola news finke, but does that mean Adama nomination is going to be postponed? Because we haven't seen any statement from the IEC called Adama nomination or rescheduled. Adama is going day after tomorrow. If Adama is going to France, Adama is in France. So logically, how can Adama be in do the nomination on Thursday? Maybe Saibo, if Saibo is listening, he can call in. I saw somebody wrote a comment. Yes. So no, you tell me what he said in the audio. I'm gonna forget.
Okay, akamim foje akwai information on scenario so ko Adama Barrow mantra sahayari mbaka kwa lente di mo benyola so na France banko kam pokana operation kaje.
So ako mundu male
ako kunun suto la na France banko katela foro nyento.
Kunun ko la chacha.
Kunun suto la ko ajita France banko katela foro.
Okay. Yeah, we will obviously Adama Barola Tamo Gata France. Adama is not an ordinary person. With time we will confirm that. So no, I wouldn't play that for now. I'll just skip that. Thank you, Mala. Thank you. All right. I'll be like you to be honest, I am not doubting the story, but I'm asking questions about Adama Bida nomination on Thursday, and Adama's nomination means so much to him. And with time we will know the facts. Near Adama definitely at the France. Then Thursday the Adama Jela nomination and Ningo Jarek, then we will know that this story is true. But I think I will just skip that part. People can listen to that audio in the various forums, and then with time we will follow. Let's focus on things that are to me that is really at this point in time. Dole Konyoko Lamin Tamba for a statement that Safaya page also. I don't know what he wrote there. Nalia Kalamota Lamin Tamba. Let me see whether I can find Lamin Tamba statement. What did he say? Okay, I can't see it. Okay, I can see. All right. Okay, I can see it. Nemo Moyage. Well, you can bring it to my attention. Okay, let me talk about this story and then I'm going to finish. Maybe tomorrow we'll talk about that more. UNDP boss already, tractors. Proof Senelalu. The village development committees like Adama Barola Mansekunda Kowate I understand that they're against it, so they want to politicize this tractor. So keep eye on that. Albajele tractor dealer. UNDP lane in tractor D. So I'm going to break that news here. UNDP has donated tractors, a number of tractors. I will find out the exact number of tractors if I get the information. If my source confirms the number, I will send a number to me. But I can authoritatively report that UNDP tractor the Gambia government. And UNDP will have to the village development committee so la tundu pour Sénégal c'est nafa soto je Ami Fabure Adama Barrow typical of them they don't want to do it that way itolu iba distribute la anam so iba dile la political party mol me yalla ko warang iba use la political la iba dile aerial men and the timing of these tractors coincidentally it's about 1 month away from the election, so keep eye on that. Just like we reported the distribution of the ambulances, they paraded the ambulances. Thank you to the sources on the ground, Melan, they give us this information. So I'll buy a little bit tractor for Nandila. Imminently, you will see the distribution. What I'll be like porochi neta tractor neta back timeline auto. If Adama is working, Adama means business. These tractors are from the UNDP. United Nations Development Program, United Nations support to the government of the Gambia. So yeah, Diwolia Wuli is a good cause, but Ami Fabure, Agriculture Minister, Dogo Agriculture Minister, Atefanang, she is now in the cream of all this. Some people are asking why UNDP is giving it now. I also asked that question, but let's say who this is what Lamin Tamba wrote 40 minutes ago. What did Lamin Tamba write 40 minutes ago? Government and the trouble we face today. That anger should not be confused with Jammeh's speech. Tribal mentions apart, UDP should accept they messed up Barrow government and they have caused a lot of trouble we face today. Okay, is that what Lamin Tamba wrote? Okay, so Lamin Tamba is fell short of condemning the tribal, but him saying tribal mention, he's condemning, but he doesn't have the nerve to condemn Jammeh straight on. Lamin Tamba, that's your opinion, just like that is Jammeh's opinion. Therefore, UDP mess up, but you should come out and condemn this because it's wrong. Tribal sentiments, tribal bigotry. There is no place for tribal bigotry in Gambia. So that's the information that I'm going to leave here for today. Thank you so much for being here, Bantaba's late edition. Let's move on. Like one caller said, Alinga condemn, but I cannot distract. We have the momentum as United Democratic Party. We are winning. More be careful like UDP will win now. Let's focus on elections. Let's focus on new karanding kate voters card samala. There is a lot of noise and a lot of information coming out that you'll have to Kate Kesosama. One thing with Kate Kesosama, it is we can spread the message, but if somebody is hell bent on selling his or her voter's card, sometimes there's very little to do. We can just appeal to Gambians not to do this. It's not in your interest. Don't sell Ilabanko de Ya. Don't sell the future of Kume Alonko. It can affect you for generations to come. But the program will terminate Lajane for what you do. Thank you so much to everybody that came to Bantaba to watch. Tomorrow we will have another edition of Political Perspective. So thankfully today the internet behaved. You see, the internet behaved today. This platform is Faranke run through. Like, I want to make that disclaimer here as well. If I go on Bantabala page, I go live on my phone. It's easier to stream than to stream through third-party sites. We are streaming through third-party sites, not directly through Facebook. We stream through another platform, and that platform goes live. So it's a chain of layers. So it's different from Meta Facebook Live directly. So Nintata Bantaba directly, Tumandona Internet will be still. But I stream through third-party, Wolfaneta through YouTube, so it goes through layers. Sometimes it's very difficult to stream through third-party sites. Sometimes we'll find a playlist. So I want you guys to be a patient sometimes. Well, like if I go informal Bantaba internet will be stable directly. But when you stream through third-party sites, sometimes it can be challenging. So sometimes it requires a very stable signal for that thing. So sometimes here and there we have this hiccups here and there with the connectivity because we are streaming through third-party sites. We are not coming directly through Facebook to site. I could go obviously live on Bantaba through Facebook directly, but I'm broadcasting through third-party sites. So sometimes I could clear, but we're trying to work on it because we have less than 30 days to do this broadcasting. Hopefully, when we are in the Gambia, we will be continuing these programs there, but we will have campaign going on as well. But when there is something to talk about urgently, even in Gambia, we will. Hopefully, the internet in Gambia will be stable, so that we keep our minds. So, but sometimes this thing could go. So, I'm going to draw the curtain here. I think what Kerfatu did is really monumental. I'm very, very proud of Kerfatu today. Definitely, they have raised the bar on ethics of journalism in our country. We call on other media houses to emulate Kerfatu. Nimmobe daji ka kendola emulate. Emulate karinja inde bank nyomin ko leka tok shoto. Itening ami kole mi be leads nyomin gol leka ni pandi chip network also dol jaran kol buka. Allah baraka bagala masuto pero si ala for what you do. I need to go. I'm tired now. Thank you. Let me get myself out of the video. Allah baraka. Good night, everybody. Salimas may control ye Jaraba mas control back and now the Gambia right now. I think hopefully I will have Jaraba Mas on tomorrow. The Jaraba Mas called Asana on the political perspective, so on the line to Gambia. Kala reaction sort of on in regards to UDP nomination. So let me make this clear. I am not rubbishing any information that Jammeh is in France. Let people get me clearly. What I'm saying is, with time, we will know the veracity of the story, because Adama Barrow is supposed to do the nomination the day after. It is tomorrow, because already Wednesday here in the UK. Adama is supposed to do the nomination tomorrow. So we wait for that and see. If that is rescheduled, then definitely this story will pass the test of time. But until then, it's going to be open to individual decision to believe in the story or to disbelieve it. Allah Barak. Okay, I'm gonna terminate the program here, and as I terminate this broadcast, I will just want to reiterate on this on acknowledge the spirit of excellent journalism by Uncle Kerfatu displayed and showed to Gambian people yesterday, with that press release condemning and bringing the video down. And we call on all responsible media houses to delete that video. Once again, thank you to Team Kerfatu. You've made Gambians proud. We are proud of you. And you continue this whether it favors UDP or not. Tonya Noma rek, all you Noma. I'll cannot bias journalists all. I'll try to be neutral. We are not asking for you to come and support us, particularly if we are not doing something right. But element display today, it's really it speaks volumes. I am over the moon. This is one moment that I'm really proud of the media fraternity, and it's good that it's always one rotten potato spoils the whole lot. But overall, we could do better in the media fraternity. Just keep on doing that. Alenye Menget and Gambians are extremely proud of you, and this is what will definitely move our country forward. Fawarando, Kefango Kungo Warandi, Imam Wara. Hadamadi go dronati. Hadamadi go man sembe soto sembo be man satala le bulu. Fengo fe man sat ya soto rek karafa fengolo. Hani dingo fongo me ya lon ko ala ya dila karafa fengolo. Atala dila. E sembo ma dila. Mo buka dingo sino e fongo ma. A sembe te hadama dingo la ka dingo di fongola. Man satala la karafa fengolo. Wala nanate sulata rek. Dingo se dia nyaaw nya ni man satala surata la ala ma jam fala ka sambale. So wala na hadama dingo ye fanji. Just be humble, be down to earth, near kuke, memang nying, yana yemolu bolo say. Akela ko barakandi, akela ko sembo warandi. Habari ninde se usedi de kuma fo nyimbanta ba jang. Ngalo ma keku, ngam fa warandi. Ala ben du bennale. Isete kene momoti. Waro, momoy waro soto rek ala le kila ko du ben. Bri yaya jamme tata warata. Ala yala kuul dubeng Firaona birata ta warata ala anabilay Musa le kinan kala kuul dang hanamadingo. I take pride in people telling me that this man is nobody is this. In fact, I take joy in that. All right, he's this cool fentabulu fending. That's better. Just stay in that line. But so once again, massive thank you to Kerfatu, and I think we should all thank them because yenye menget ni media houses so dole takela ngoloni anu nying amanke ko ka UDP le fasa nying ibe bigotry la fito wala kundula Gambia. So alinga praise, alinga tantu, so that other media houses can emulate them. Okay, on that positive note, good night, or say good morning, the early hours of Wednesday morning in the UK. Rabalaka.